Hey guys, good evening all. I've shared my screen. Can one confirm? Can see my screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, thanks for confirming. So as I recall, the last session, I was discussing about working with the dates, right? I think the whole session I was talking about the dates only, and also given a task to you to delete your entire, I mean, the existing tables, and then add the two extra columns, the created and modified it. I hope you guys are tried. So if anyone finished, so let me know. I'll make you as a presenter. I'll take a quick review, guys. Did anybody finished? Can you please ping in the chat, or you can unmute and you can say I can make you as a presenter. If anyone finished, at least one or two. If you tried, that's fine. Not all, at least one or two. If you tried, no one. Guys, no one has tried. At least tell me that answer as well. I don't want to waste my time. Guys, no one has tried. Uh, Guys, I was expecting at least a response in the chat. Have you tried or not? If not, okay, you can try today and at least show me tomorrow. But at least respond me. Have you tried or not? If not, just ping me. No. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Guys, am I audible?
Sir.
Oh, wait. I think I have to connect with the network. Wait. Sorry, guys, I'm back. Am I audible now? Guys, confirm, am I audible now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I was keep on asking, guys, have you tried, adding the dates to the existing tables? At least tell me yes or no.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Jyoti, you tried. Nice. If anyone finished at least one or two, just let me know. I'll take a quick review, guys. Or you can ping me that query as well in the note in the in chat. I can show you, what the people has missed. I know very less people have joined on Saturday, but that's very important session. The dates. Just tell me who want to make you as a presenter, guys. Okay, seems you guys are not right, but I can give you on a heads up the importance of the last session. Okay, so this is a table that I given in a day one. Okay, hope you recall. And in future, when you're working in a project, so if your requirement is you have to create a table, okay. If your requirement you have to create a table, if you create the table this way, your lead will reject this table because this table does not have, okay, this table does not have a concept called something, versioning, okay, or we can say something, auditing. So there's a technical term I have not used it in the last session. Okay, in the last session I have not used this technical term auditing or versioning. The meaning of this auditing or versioning, guys, this auditing or versioning definition is we can track, okay, we can track a row information at what date it is created, okay, at what date it is created, and at what date it is, modified. So introducing introducing two extra columns to the all the tables is a process called as something, auditing. Okay, so for every row, let's say Ramesh is there. So Ramesh row is created what date? And let's say Ramesh modified something. So at what date he modified it? Okay, so that we can track it. This concept is called as auditing or versioning. Versioning is a process of tracking a row in which date it is created, in which date it is modified. This is called as something, auditing or versioning. I given a phone pay best example to you. And I given one more Amazon example also. So without these two columns, if you create a table and if you give it to your lead will reject the table. Okay. In real time, any project you can consider, if the project consists 60 tables, in every table, this column should be there. Okay. And I have explained, guys, I have explained the two important data types. One is date. And when you use a date, I have explained how to insert manual dates and how to take, the system date. Okay, both I have shown you. Right, manual date. If you want to insert, you have to use a function called to_date. Right. Similarly, guys, I explain one more, data type called something called timestamp. And here also I explain how to insert a manual date and time with a function called to_timestamp. And also have shown you how to take, a system timestamp also. Right. This is what I have explained in the last session. This is one of the very important concept in SQL when you are dealing with the dates. Okay. I think I can give you one more example also. If a WhatsApp was created on some day, maybe 10 years back, if you open it, you can see a created date, right? And if anyone change the profile pic, you can immediately see, at what time it is modified. That's beauty of this two columns. If anyone missed on Saturday session, I highly recommend it to you go through that session and complete the task. There's a lot of importance will be there for these two columns. Okay, guys, I was keep on telling you from day one, I was not a regular trainer. I'll be working on multiple projects. I handle more than 7 to 8 projects in my career. So I know the importance of this columns and whatever I was explaining in on regular basis. So don't miss anything. Okay. Yeah. And I just want to hear one answer from any one of you. When to use date, when to use timestamp data type. When you are creating these columns, either you can select date or timestamp. But my question is when to choose a date data type for the both columns and when to choose timestamp for both columns. I just want to hear this answer, any one of you.
When we need only date means we should use date data type, sir.
Right. Guna, can you please update your batch number? Okay, go ahead, man. Thank you. Go ahead.
And we'll use timestamp for getting time also.
Nice. That's it. Okay. Okay. That's the differences. So date we can use
Yes,
if
sir.
you really want to work with only date. But if you need both date and time, then you have to go with the timestamp. Okay. Don't miss it. It's very important. Complete the task, and tomorrow I can review it again. Okay. So that's all about the Saturday session. Okay. Right. And suppose dimension we use timestamp. Okay, fine. Okay, guys, let's get into the today new topics. So before I jump into the new topics, this is SQL files. I think I have uploaded on 8th November. Okay. And yeah, I'll be updating today as well. I'm giving this date also, 10th November. Okay. So guys, today, before I want to jump next topics to you today, we already covered constraints, right? We already covered constraints, right? So I want to show you, okay, I want to show you how to validate the constraints. So it's not a topic. Uh, It's you already learn it constraint, but how constraints are work in real time, that I'll show you now. Okay, because definition point of view we learn it. Definition point of view learn it. Let's see, guys, how I'm going to be validating it. Okay, um, because if anyone say you, hey, don't go that way, I'm sure, guys, you'll go and you'll try. And after facing the issue, you'll come to know, okay, in that path, I should not go. Correct? Similarly, we created this table with this specific constraints, correct? And I explained what constraints do. I explained. But some people may get confused in interview point of view. For that reason, okay, for that reason, I'm ensuring you that these constraints are work perfectly that whatever the discussion we already have it. So for that reason, I'll spend more 5 minutes to you guys. Okay, that whatever you learn it, when everything is on track or not. Okay, so I'll be taking the new row now today. Okay, I'll be taking a new row. You have to tell me whether it is valid or not. Okay, so guys, I'll be taking full name as null. Okay, full name as null. Now tell me whether this will work or not as per the constraint be given. Guys,
Will not work, sir.
why?
We already give not null.
Correct. Sir, you've already given not null, then you're intentionally storing a null for the full name. How it allows? No. That's what we are checking not null is working or not. That's concept today, validating the constraints. Okay. Validating constraint. It won't take much time, but it will ensure you that whatever you learn it, that everything on track or not. Okay. So you won't get confused in interview. You never get confused in interview. Okay. So this is what error use case. Error use case. Maybe I can delete this all because again you may get confused, or yeah, I can keep it as it is. So this is something, a query one. There's a error query. I'm clearly mentioning this is a error query because this doesn't work. So I'll quickly opening my DB. Okay, wait. Click on start. Yeah, you have already optioned this. Do connect. Yeah, as I explained in the last session, this is also the one more way to enter into the DB. Yeah, I think let me run the rows. Let me show the data first. So select start from the table and is what I have taken students 2025. Yeah, guys, this is a data. Okay. And I was trying to storing a bad row. This is a bad row, right? We know why it is a bad row because I was storing a null in full name. Okay. Let's run it. Guys, you can see this. This is what? Okay. This is what, validating. See, Chanti is the database, right? Sorry, Chanti is a user. In this user, this is the database. Sorry, my bad. This is a DB, and there's a table, and there's a column, and clearly saying that cannot insert null into this column. So, and you can see the asterisk symbol also. So this is something, validating not null. Okay, validating not null constraint. Makes sense what I was explaining now? Guys, makes
Yes,
sense
sir.
what I was explaining?
Yes, sir.
Mhm. Okay, let's get into the second one. Let's validate unique constraint now. Okay, let's validate unique constraint now. Now let's give, some name. Okay, I given some name. And guess we know that PA02 is already inserted. PA02 is already inserted with Harish. Same passport number I'm giving to Emuna. Okay, Emuna. Guys, if you need this error also, yeah, I'm pasting this error for you. Okay, what was that error? Okay, now guys, I'm storing the duplicate passport number to Emuna. Let's see if you get a error again. See unique consent you are violating. Okay, unique consent, guys, you are violating. Okay, because you are giving the Harish passport number to Yamuna. Okay, this is the second one, and I'll go with quickly one more validation. Yeah, we'll go with the primary key validation. Okay. Let's say 3. Now I'll be validating primary key. And now you can see here, this is Yamuna, and I give a new passport number. Okay. This passport number is not there. New passport. But I was giving, Gani mail ID. Okay. I was giving Ganesh mail ID I was giving to Yamuna. We know that it does not allow duplicate, it does not allow empty as well. And if you try to store null also, it won't take place. I'll show you that as well. See, unique constraint is violated. Unique constraint is violated. And also, I want to show you one more thing, null also it won't allow. So let's try to insert null intentionally for a primary, a primary key. If you see this error now, you won't repeat this mistake. See, storing to null, it's not allowing it. Okay. So I think this is also, a bad queries. In our point of view, they are, the bad queries. Okay. And let's get into the next one. Fourth one, validating check constraint, guys. Check in the sense, you remember, we given a check constraint, the percentage should be in between 70 and 100, correct? 70 and 100. Let's try to store Yamuna's with percentage 39. Okay, now if you see, yeah, now if you see, Yamuna is a new, it's not a not null. This is will pass. New passport number, this is also pass. New mail ID pass, but here 39.36, right? So as per our whatever the condition we written, this won't work, right? So you can see, guys, check consent is violated, right? Check consent is violated. Hope you are clear on why you are getting that error, I believe. Okay. And also, let's go with the default. Guys, what is my default?
We are assigning the value
Correct.
in
So let's get into something, how to insert uh, user value for a default column. Default column, nothing but you given an institute name 360 degree, right? Right. Now I want to change that institute name for a particular student. How should I do that? Okay. So yeah, I was showing you that beside the percentage, give institute name also, and here give the manual institute name. Let's say I was giving something ABC institute. This will work, guys. See, earlier we are not giving institute name, by default it is taking 360 degree. Now, if you want to store your institute name, yeah, this is a way you can give it. This is not the error case. This is, I should say, some query file. How to insert a user value, okay, for a default column. Now, if you run this query will work. Wait, I think check consent was failing, right? Yeah. Yeah, I missed it. Sorry. 89 I given. 39 definitely will won't work, right? Yeah. As you can see, this row has created successfully. Right? Just do a commit. And if we do, so let's start from students 2025. See, this time, as you can see, ABC Institute was inserted. I think everyone clear, right? The five constraints, how they work, guys, how they work clear?
Yes, sir.
Hmm. Okay. And also one more interesting thing, I think, guys, you are waiting, foreign key constraint, correct? Foreign key constraints. Yeah, that I can quickly show you. See, now let's say 103, okay, and the name is Kamal. And guys, he was selecting a depart number is 5. Okay, he was selecting, depart number is 5. Let's get into something, error query. This is 6, and this is a validating foreign key. Okay, so guys, we know that with 5 number department, no one department has registered, right? There is only 3 departments I registered myself, correct? Okay. Now, if you run this query, guys, yeah, this entry is not there in the parent, no. So here, guys, you can see an error. There is something, parent key not found, right? Parent key is not found. We know that foreign key nothing, but it always refers to it's a parent table, primary key column values only. I hope this validations are make sense everyone that how important they are in project specification. Make sense everyone?
Yes, sir.
Eh, Everyone, please confirm quick, guys. This is just, I validated everything. Clear?
Sir, can you explain the foreign key checking once?
Foreign. Wait, Kavya. You want to know what is foreign key? Or you want to
No,
know the
sir.
way that
Just
I
errors.
created foreign key? Okay.
No,
Just you
sir.
want to understand the what is this parent key not found, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. So maybe I can quickly show you the tables that whatever we practiced it. One is select star from department is a parent table. And in parent table, only 3 departments are registered. Okay. And then there's a one more table. This is something, a child table, which has only, 2 faculties so far. Okay. Now what I did here, I was inserting a new employee, but I given a department ID, okay, which is not exist in the parent table. Okay, because we created a foreign key on this column based only, right? So in this 1, 2, 3, I don't have entry for 5. That's the reason you are able to see a message something, parent key not found, because for department ID, this is the parent. This is a child table column and this is a parent table column. These entries are not there. You understood, Kavya?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Guys, still anybody having any doubts on the constraints? The 6 constraints? All good?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. And don't forget to, revise the date session, please. As I explained, it's very important in project perspectives. Okay. Right. Okay. So I want to get into new topics to you today. So first of all, I'll go with something, a new topic. Yeah. So guys, what is purpose of create command? What is purpose of create command?
Creates the database
Creating
objects.
table database.
Uh, repeat the definition for me one more time.
Create is used to create the database objects.
No. You should say create is a command used to create
Use
a
it to create
database
a schema.
and use it to create database objects. Correct? Guys, correct?
Yes, sir.
What are the database objects? What are the database objects that we learn
Rows
so
and
far?
columns.
No.
Table.
Right.
Index,
I given no
table,
table,
sequence,
index,
view,
sequence, view. Correct.
procedure,
So
trigger,
today,
function.
guys, yeah, right, Ma, you're right, absolutely correct. So far you learn, so far you learn, uh, one database object that is something, table. And today you are learning a second database object that is something, sequence. So guys, I can show you what is sequence now. Okay. Now, I can show you, what is sequence now. Let's say, uh, I have a table name something, which, okay, which faculties. So this is my table, guys. This is my table, and I have a 2 columns, name and total number of persons. Total number of persons. Which faculties? Which faculties are something, which employees, which is my college name. Okay. Yeah. So which employees which employee is my table name. Okay, let's wait, guys. I just want to increase this. Yeah, this is my table name, and yeah, I have the 2 columns. Column names are name and total. Okay, name and total of employees. So we have in CSC this many people are there, triple E replacement people. We already practiced this, but one more time we are practicing now today. Okay. Yeah. Now, do you remember, guys? There's a one more column we can add. Okay, we can add one more column, and the column name I given serial number. Guys, it is serial number. What numbers I have to give it?
1, 2, 3.
So if there are 5, you should give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you have 50, if you have 50 entries,
1 to 50.
correct. But in Excel, we have a one flexibility. You can give one first two numbers. Okay, in Excel we have a flexibility. You can give 1 and 2, and with your shift key in your keyboard, you can select the 2 cells with shift key, and then you have a drop down, right? Just drag it, and automatically the numbers will come. Correct, guys? Everyone knows this, right? Hey, everyone knows this, right?
Yes, sir.
Can I
Yes,
say
sir.
these are something, auto increment numbers? Guys, can I say these are, auto increment numbers? Hello? Guys, can I say these are auto
Yes, sir. Yes.
increment numbers?
Yes,
sir.
So if you want to generate this auto increment numbers for a column, we are going for a concept called something, sequences. This is today first topic is sequence. Okay. Today, the first topic something sequence. I hope everyone clear what is sequence. I'll give you the definition of sequence again. Guys, you already know how to create a table object. Okay. You know, guys, how to create a table object. For a table, for a primary key column, for a table, for a primary column, if you want to generate auto increment number, then guys, you can create a sequence. Okay, now I'm giving a sequence name something, EMP sequence, EMP sequence. So EMP sequence is a sequence name now. Guys, which EMP is a table, right? Which EMP is a table, right? Now, similarly, I'm creating one more sequence name something EMP underscore sequence. And what the sequence will do is, it will provide this auto increment number to this primary key column for the employee table. That's, the sequence concept. Here it is. Does that make sense, everyone? What sequence is doing?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I come again.
sir, it
Okay.
is just like increment the numbers, right?
That's it. That's it. I mean, a developer
Yes,
need not to insert these values.
all the values.
Yeah, the values will come automatically. Let's see how to do it.
Done, sir.
Okay, so guys, I'll going, step by step now. Okay, so first step is you have to create a table. Okay, this is the first step. And second step is you have to create a sequence. Okay, I'll show you how to create a sequence. Very simple. Very, very simple. Now, step 3 is insert rows inside table using sequence. This is what you will be learning in next 10 minutes. Okay, next 10 minutes, guys, you'll be learning these 3 steps. Among these 3 steps, step number 2, you're learning today new. Step number 3 also you're learning new today. Okay, yeah, let's get into the first step, guys. Guys, first step, you have to help me now. Go ahead. You have to help me now. I given a
Create-
table name.
Create table.
Create with sample EMP.
Create table
Table. With
Table
some
name with sample.
with CMP. Okay.
open parenthesis.
Which
Inside
is
parenthesis.
CDC.
Go ahead.
Column name.
SNO,
Serial number.
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 Mm.
Unique or primary key.
No. Primary key, no. Next.
Name. Varchar.
Okay.
Not null.
Right. So it should give something not null. Okay. Next.
Total.
Hmm.
Number. Check.
Yeah, I told you should write both, right? Not null
Sir.
and
Greater
check.
than total greater than 0.
Correct. Just say greater than 0. Right. So I think I'm done. I think I'm done. So guys, this is something, you know, how to create a table. Okay. Now let's get into this, sir, how to create a sequence. Remember one thing, using create command, if you want to create a table or sequence or index or view or procedure or function, first three words, everyone can easily guess. First three words. To create a table, syntax is create table, table name. Okay. To create a table, the syntax is create table, table name. And to create a sequence, the syntax is create sequence, sequence name. Create sequence, sequence name. Understood? Guys, the syntax, the first three words. Guys.
Yes.
Huh. So you should say create sequence, and here you should say your sequence name. And once you given your sequence name, immediately you know what you need to do. You have to give it your sequence. Okay, your sequence should start with which number, and your sequence should increment by how much number every time. Okay, two things, guys, you have to tell. When you're creating a sequence, you have to tell two things. Okay, from which number you want to start your sequence. Okay, and how much you want to increment every time. How much you want to increment every time. That's it. Now let's get into the example quickly. So in the example, okay, in example, yeah, create sequence, sequence name. I given a sequence name something, you know, emp underscore sequence. Okay, emp underscore sequence. This is the sequence name I given, and I want to start with 0 and increment by 1, guys. If I give 0, first time guys it incremented by 1. Okay, second time incremented by 2, next time 3, next time 4. That way, you know, it will goes. This is something, you know, example. Okay, this is something, you know, example. And guys, let's see how to use a sequence to insert the rows. How to use a sequence to insert the rows. Guys, can you help me? How do you insert the rows manually first? How to
Create
insert the rows
Insert
manually
into
first?
So using
table.
insert command.
Insert into table.
Correct.
Table name.
So generally, what do? You do this way, right? Insert into
Table.
with CMP set of parentheses. Again, one more set of parentheses, semicolon. And in first set of parentheses, you'll give your column numbers. I mean your column
Name.
names,
Total.
right? And then you should go give the values. Generally, you how to give the values like this, right? You how to give the values like this, correct? But
Yes, sir.
why you learn sequence? To do not give the manual values. Why you learn this concept? To do not give this manual values. These values should given by the sequence. Yeah, that change I'll show you quickly now. That change I'll quickly show you now. Maybe I can insert one more row quickly. Wait, 3. Let's say triple E. Let's say 12 people. I'll repeat again. This is manual insertion of, you know, primary key values. But the learning of sequence is you should not insert your primary key values. This primary key value should take in from your sequence. So your sequence name is EMP sequence now. Don't write 1. Just write your sequence name. Dot dot. Just say next underscore val. Just say next underscore val. This is the syntax this you have to use it. Again here also. Don't write 2. Just write employee sequence dot next value. Again, same thing like guys, you need to write it. Sir, what do you mean by next value? It starts with 0, no? 0 next value is what? How much incremented 1, no? I repeat, start with 0. Okay, you're starting your sequence 0. 0 next value. Now, what is my next value? How much you are incrementing 1, no? After 0 incremented by 1, it will become 1. So guys, here it will be 1. Now, whenever you store the second row, your existing sequence number is 1. And again, it incremented by 1, so it will become 2 now. That way, you know, it will work. So yeah, I'll quickly show you this execution now. I know this won't run because I given some blank spaces. Let's do formatted. Better, I can bookmark this. Okay. SQL FMT on, okay, 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 SQL F book my marks. I did it. Okay. Let's paste my query, Oracle, and format it. Yeah, no, I have a formatted query now. Let's paste it. I know the sequence also given blank spaces. Okay, let's format this. Yeah, I got the formatted. Sorry, my bad. Syntax I took, sorry. Formatted. Yeah, let's now let's copy this with CMP table first. See guys, table gets created. Okay, now let's create my sequence. Hey guys, you need not to write, in 3 lines. Just to make you more clarity only, I written in 3 lines. But yeah, you can write in single line also. Okay. Create sequence name starts with 0 and increment of 1. Simple. And then put it here. Wait. I think. Oh, wait. Create sequence name. Okay. Properly ended. Why so? Starts with 0, increment by 1. Wait, guys, just let me quickly review this. Start with, oh, my bad, I understood now. I understood. Wait.
Start with 1 and increment.
Correct. My bad, guys. So it starts with 1. I should not say 0. Sorry, my bad. And now if you see, your sequence gets created in your DB successfully. And now it's time to insert your rows. And during insert rows also, a small correction. It's not a underscore, my bad. It just say next one. And let's insert the first row now. See, your row is created. Let's insert 2 more rows. Yeah, guys, there are 3 rows are inserted, but nowhere else you have not, you hard coded your 1, 2, 3s. Okay, so just do a command and just run select star from which EMP and run it. See, guys, you got your 1, 2, 3s. And I'm sure now you have a doubt. Sir, writing 1, 2, 3s are better than, creating the sequence and writing everything this way. This is a little bit difficult. No.
Yes, sir. Just now
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
thinking.
I know that's your doubt, but I'll give you one use case. In Amazon, table you created only once for a customer. This is everyone have the context, right? Next, in Amazon, you have a registration form, right? When first user has registered, this query will run, okay? And when second user will come, same query will run, okay? And the only, the values will be changed. Don't think that for every user, a new SQL query will be run. Same query will run for 1 lakh or 1 crore people also, only your values will be changed. So writing your insert query is one-time activity in projects. Writing insert query is one-time activity. For a number of users, the same insert query will be executed, but the values will keep on change. Okay. So don't be in that impression. So sequence are more powerful and more useful also. Okay. So I'll be keeping this all into this SQL queries today notes.
Sir, I
Okay,
think it
because
is useful in a paging concept.
no ma, that's again a different pagination and sorting is different. Okay, and this
Okay,
is
sir.
something working with sequences. Guys, I was clearly mentioning that. Okay, so what was the topic I was discussing? 10th November. So first I explained today validations and then working with the sequence. So I'll be closing this sequences here. Okay. You understood, right? How to create a table. And this is a syntax. Okay. And this is, an example. And step 3 is very important, right? Insert rows into table using the sequence that you created. So this is the important part that you need to notice. And if you go to the today class notes, so guys, yeah, this is the notes for you, everyone. See, guys, this is the today notes. If you see, what is sequencing in Oracle? You can create, okay, auto numbers field by using sequence. Guys, this is clear, right, everyone? Auto number field.
Yes, sir.
A sequence is a database object, right? A sequence is a database object in Oracle that is used to generate a number sequence. So this can be useful when you need to create unique number to act as a primary key. Yeah, this is how to create a table. I given one more example here. Aadhaar users, Aadhaar issues. Okay, and yeah, I created one sequence, and here I've shown you how to use a sequence also. Okay, I think if you want to practice, already given a tables to you, right? So among that, any one of the table you can delete it. Okay, or yeah, you can delete it and create a sequence for it and start using the sequence. Guys, everyone clear? What I mean by sequence? How to create a sequence?
Sir, can we use alphabets for sequence too, sir, rather than numerics?
No. As of my knowledge, we can give only numbers. Yeah, it's a good question. We can give alphabets and alphanumeric combination also, but for that one, some kind of the business logic, I mean the Java logic, we have to write it. That I written in one of my project in Spring Boot. So hope you see any hospitals or any caves or anywhere if you go nowadays, they are maintaining some the token system, correct? So if you go there, they will give a token. So the token is auto incremented number. Or sometimes, it's alphanumeric number, correct? So that if it is alphanumeric or alphabets, we have to write some custom logic and then we have to generate. But the databases always gives the automated increment numbers only this way. Like in a KFC, I think you'll get this numbers only 1, 2, 3, right? Even in hospitals also if you go, and even in banking, so in any banks also if you visit, they'll give you a token. According to the token numbers only, they'll serve you. Okay, you're clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And one more thing. Do remember one command? Select star from tab. If you select star from tab, what is the output?
List of all
List of
created tables.
Top table.
Similarly, if you type select star from sequence, you'll get all the sequence that you created. See, I created one sequence. The sequence number is emp underscore sequence. Clear? Is everyone clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So this is something, first topic today sequences. And also, one more thing to tell here. One second. Right. You can give 101 also. If you give 101 there, it starts with 101, 102 like this. If you give 500, it starts with 501, 502 like this. Okay. But yeah, again, a new topic to it. Okay? So guys, this is the step 1. You created a table. Okay. And this is the step 2, inserting the rows. Inserting the rows. Let's take this table image with CMP1. Okay. With CMP1. And yeah, I changed this. Guys, observe carefully. During table creation, the column number 1 is serial number, column number 2 is name, column number 3 is total. Okay. Now, when you're inserting the rows, okay, when you're inserting the rows, the approach one, what you followed, okay, you followed something, a custom order. Custom order is nothing but when you're inserting the rows, custom order nothing but a developer decided that in which order I have to insert the values. A developer can decide, guys, like this. A developer can decide like this. See, now first serial number, next something, your total number of people, and then department, the developer is storing. Guys, this is something customized order, custom order. Nothing but developer deciding that order. Okay, in that order, we are giving the values here. This will work, right? You understood, or guys, do you have any questions here? Please confirm. You understood?
Sir, means we can give any type of order.
Yes, Manish, you are absolutely correct. So if your table is created in on order, so during insertion, you want to give your own order to insert the values.
Okay, sir.
Okay, then you have to give in which order you have to insert. In same order, you have to supply your values. Okay, that's what. Okay, that's what we practice. This is what we practice from day one of your insert command. But now the second approach is I don't want to give a custom order. I want to use a table created order. Okay, table created order. So table is created in which order? First serial number, right? Next name, next total. So if you want to follow the approach to, you are not supposed to give the order, guys. Okay, in first parenthesis you can ignore. If your first parenthesis you ignore, you must and should use the order in which order the table is get created. So the table had a first serial number, no? You must and should supply a serial number first. Then second, definitely, you have to give the department. And third, you have to give something, your total number of employees in the table. I hope everyone clear the difference between syntax 1 and syntax 2. Actually, this is what I think you get confused. Those who already know ADBMS in your academic, I believe you follow this approach. But this is not recommended. Wait.
Sequence number is not working with 0. Like it can't work with 0. Sequence number.
No.
Oh,
Okay,
we can work with 0, sir.
Wait. See, guys, if I explaining something new, please don't ask, the existing queries. But yeah, there's a time definitely. This kind of questions you can ask me maybe tomorrow beginning of session, no? Or else earlier I finish the topic, right? There itself you can ask me. Because I'm middle of this topic. Yeah, again, the people get confused. Don't take it in a negative way. You understood what I was saying?
Yes, sir, but in my mind it's strike. The
No worry.
dot was.
No worry. Make a note and shoot me tomorrow morning. No worry. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Okay, fine. Guys, you're clear, right? Because as I explained, you remember during insertion rows, there are totally four syntaxes are there. Okay, four syntaxes are there. As I explained, the syntax one is recommended. And the syntax one you followed your own order. Which all you want to insert in which order. That you can customize it. But syntax 2 is table create out. In which order the columns are created. In the same order, you have to supply the values. You should not miss this order. See, it's very difficult, right? To remember the order. I'm sure you have a crash question here. Sir, why it is difficult? It's not difficult for you because it's have three columns. If it is, it's definitely will be a difficult to you if the table has 30 columns. Agree or not?
Yes,
If
sir.
table has
Yes, sir.
30 columns, do you really remember the order of all 30 columns? Not 30 guys. I have seen a table more than 60 columns in my experience. Okay, so that's the reason syntax 1, syntax 2, I never encourage you. Syntax 1 is always, a recommended approach. So because here we're giving few clearly for which columns we are supplying the values. Okay, this is, the second approach. And the syntax 3, you remember we can give the values you can give the values through, I mean, at runtime also, correct? Like your scanf in C. Okay, like scanf in C. So if you want to give the runtime values, okay, if you want to give the runtime values, guys, here what you need to do is, here what you need to do is, you can give the same columns, but you have to use an ampersand symbol, guys. You have to use something, a ampersand symbol. You can use it. I can quickly remind me. Yeah. So here, guys, you have to use an ampersand symbol. If you use ampersand symbol, it will ask you clearly, hey, enter your serial number, enter your total, enter your name. That way, it will ask you guys. I can quickly show you this example first. Okay. So I was creating the table first. With CMP2, guys, new table. Okay. Let's go with approach one. This is we are following from day one, right? Row is inserted. And this is a syntax too. Okay, here you have to follow the order of columns when it is created. So I know it's unique constant because I should not give the same ID, right? Yeah, I know it. Yeah, let's run it. See your second or triple entry also inserted. And runtime also you can insert, just providing some ampersand symbol. So let's run this. Yeah, as I explained, guys, it will ask you the message. Enter value for serial number. So I'll giving 103. Okay. Total. Yeah, the total number of people are 5. And here department name, I'll giving mechanical department. Okay. So yeah, one more row is created. If you want to verify it, do a commit, and run. So let's start from which EMP2. Sorry, it's the one, right? Yeah, guys, you can see so far, whatever the rows I have inserted, everything is working properly. Now, in all the syntaxes, in all three syntaxes, are you inserting a row at a time or multiple rows at a time? In all the three syntaxes,
Multiple rows.
correct? No, 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 no. You should say at a time we are inserting only one row.
Rows.
Agree? Sir, I want to do bulk insert. I want to do bulk insert. Is it possible? Nothing but 4 rows I want to insert at a time. Yes, that's possible. That is the last syntax. This is the last syntax. So you have to say insert all. Okay. You have to say insert all. And guys, you have to mention the order. You have to mention the order. These are the mandatory guys. You should, give the order. And then you should start give the values, guys. So already have a 3 entries, right? Let's say 104. Okay. IT department. Let's say 100 is a count. That's okay. 105. I think civil. I think I have not stored. Let's say 200. Yeah, let's remove the third entry. Yeah, guys, this is something bulk insert. And
That's the
this
total
is
is
also
settings.
wait. Oh, my bad. My bad.
Number
My bad.
total name.
Right. I think I can change here, right? I can change here, right? But, right? I can change the order, right? That's our wish. Let's run it. See, guys, 2 rows are created. For ensurity, pass a command and run. So let's start from let's EMP1 sit. So all the rows are ensured. So guys, today I have explained only the 2 topics to you. Only two topics to you. One is sequences and practice one example. Don't forget. Okay. Wait. Why I copied here? Wait. Yeah, here. So this is something working with 4 syntaxes of insert command. Okay. That's all for today. Tomorrow we can see the continuation. And I'm done with the create and insert commands. Guys, I'm done with the create and insert command with all the use cases. And also we covered tables and sequences. From tomorrow on, we'll be seeing, new concepts, guys.
Sir,
Okay.
sir,
I
Yes.
have a doubt, sir. Can I?
No, ma, not no, please. Don't mind.
sir.
Okay. Yes.
Sir, in each and every insert command, we can use different orders for S number, name, and total.
No, no,
Then
no.
after,
Minish. No, 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 no. As I told you, in Amazon, 1 lakh users are there. We have to write only one query at a time. Only one query.
yes, sir. Okay, sir.
At the time of writing query, you have to decide. If I don't mind, you can ask me the question, no? Tomorrow beginning of session, how to attempt that file. No?
Okay, sir.
Sir,
Thank you,
can
sir.
you add one more email, sir?
No. I was not adding any emails, guys. Okay. The same drive will be shared to you, everyone. Okay. Thanks,
Sure.
guys. Bye, everyone. Good night.